I'm cognizant of the fact that the most scarce resource in the world today is not gold or money or Bitcoin. It is your time. And I will make sure that it is valued throughout the episode. If you are in your 20s or early 30s, you will gain immense value from this episode. If you're contemplating of working in the World Bank or the UN or World Economic Forum and are confused how to go about it, you will not find a better podcast than this. This episode will be of extreme relevance even for those who are stuck in the endless loop of appearing and reappearing for government job exams in India. Because in this episode, we talk about the most powerful story that is narrated across all families in India, and that is the story of government jobs. The story has been played out in our minds by our parents, our neighbors, in movies, in effect, our entire society. You are not from the middle class or lower middle class Indian family if you have not flirted with the idea to prepare for the UPSC civil services. Millions of Indians take the arduous multi-year journey with the hope of becoming IAS officers. They're cloistered in their tiny rooms in Delhi. Their life revolves around Lakshmikant and Hindi newspaper, and they miss out on festivities, travels, and sometimes on life itself. And why not? It is one exam that does not care about your marks in class 12th. MBA schools in India do. This exam does not care about how premium your undergraduate degree is. McKinsey, BCG, and Harvard do. And this exam does not care about your bank balance. When I wrote this exam, from prelims to mains to interview, I paid approximately $3 for all the forms. If you were to write GMAT exam today, it will cost you $275. If by stroke of luck, hard work, and support system, you're able to crack this government exam, then you will realize that there's no exam in the world like India's UPSC civil services. Unlike the spoil system prevalent in countries like the US, clearing India's civil services gives you the opportunity to lead its foreign services, police services, and the largest administrative machinery known to humankind. In your late 20s or early 30s, you could be leading the dreams and aspirations of districts of the size of European countries, and that too without holding any political seat. Despite its flaws, the UPSC exam has transformed many lives for the better. And at its worst, this exam has ruined many lives of youngsters who got stuck in the endless loop of appearing and reappearing for their dreams without paying heed to sunk cost fallacy, confirmation biases, unintended consequences while taking a decision. Many youngsters write to me on a daily basis with their stories and experiences of the exam. The usual message is that many of them have lost their confidence because of repeated failures in the exam. And some unlucky ones do not have any zeal to live anymore. I'm shocked by this because most of these kids are in their early 20s. For all of you, there are many incredible opportunities in the world, from a career in the UN to McKinsey to getting laterally hired in the government of India. You can do a million things to create large-scale impact. Please do not, and I repeat, do not draw a straight line. A lot of good stuff hasn't been invented yet. It is extremely critical that good people become part of the government. But please note, civil services aren't the only route in the 21st century modern India. Welcome to the season 1 of the Money Heist podcast. This podcast is going to be fascinating because in this episode, we walk through an incredible journey of bouncing back in life. We will also talk about how you can build and establish your career as an international diplomat while working for multilateral organizations such as the UN. I'm delighted to invite my dear friend Priyanka, who is joining the pod straight from the UN headquarters in New York City. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.